It's absolutely sad that coronavirus is the reason that we've been asked to stay indoors. But who would have thought that at a time like this, TikTok, Thriller, Instagram Live and House Party will test the limits of our sanity and creativity. Welcome to a brand new episode of Accelerate News Social Distancing Edition. As you can see, I am still self-isolating and still bringing you the best content. My name is Biodun, and if you are not self-isolating and you are still going out and not helping to flatten the curve, I have a bunch of things to say to you, so don't go anywhere. To kick things off this week, we have 3 out of the 97 confirmed cases making full recovery in Nigeria. Isn't that exciting, people? The government has actually stepped up to take charge of the situation. I think back to when Ebola happened and the nature of response we used to address the situation. I think we're finally getting there with the whole coronavirus situation. We also have a couple of recoveries globally. Most importantly, we have the Prime Minister of Canada's wife, the person of Sophie Trudeau, who has also made a recovery. That's absolutely amazing because, as you can remember, she made headlines because she and her husband dined with President Donald Trump. Also, the Lagos State government has announced that we have received more supplies. We also saw some photos on social media last week when the local government of Surulere was being sanitized. I'm sure we were all wondering when that was going to happen. The airport is also being disinfected regularly. As you can tell, things are starting to get better. We also received the brand new set of supplies from Jack Ma himself. That guy, people. In Nigeria as well, we also have a bunch of rich people and organizations making donations to the government to help support the cause for fighting coronavirus. So please make sure you stay home, everybody, and just let the work be done. We can flatten the curve one person at a time. Now, in also amazing news, we have the AMVCA, the case of the people who attended AMVCAs 14 days ago actually. Everybody who attended were on social media this weekend making updates that they have also come out of self-isolation and they have no symptoms of coronavirus. As you can tell, things went south after it was announced that someone who attended the awards was tested positive for coronavirus. I'm super excited to know that all my friends who were there and our social media influencers have all declared that they do not have any symptoms. So yes, you can see, people, good efforts globally and nationally to see that we are fighting coronavirus. Yeah, a bit of downer on the news this weekend. Chioma, Davido's fiance, has also announced that she tested positive for coronavirus. Now, she and Davido recently returned from the US after cancelling his tour, and just out of safety precaution, she and Davido and the rest of the crew decided to get tested. Sadly, she was the only one whose results came back positive. And as much as a lot of people send me messages on social media saying that there's some funny thing around this, I really do not care. The most important thing is that Chioma makes safe recovery. I'm worried for Davido as well and his child, but interestingly, right now they have all tested negative. So he says he's gone into self-isolation and Chioma is now in quarantine. We wish her the very best of recovery. She can beat this. As you can see, things are getting better, people. So Chioma, our heart goes out to you. All through last week, a bunch of people mentioned on social media about how the president has not officially addressed the nation, and he only did so on social media. Well, in a live broadcast over the weekend, he officially addressed us all. He's a very special guy, and we are all here just hoping that the best is done to curb coronavirus. Now, as efforts to do this, he officially declared Lagos, Abuja, and Ogun State in partial lockdown. This means that the President Muhammadu Buhari of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, General Commander, has told you that you should stay in your house. Stop twerking up his thumb in your neighbor's compound. Stay in your house, people. This is how we flatten the curve. Social distancing, self-isolation, wash your hands, and just make TikTok videos for a living. You'll be fine, people. The only outings that have been approved are to the hospitals, pharmacies, and grocery stores. Every other person, stay in your house, people. This is how we help flatten the curve. One more time, practice clean self-hygiene At this point, I can't even say it. People are handkerchiefs, so. That's it for today on Accelerate News Social Distancing Edition. Now, the world is going crazy, and I know that our mental health can also be slightly challenged, so please make sure you pay attention to that. Binge watch all of our awesome content on our YouTube page and all of our soul-lifting editions of, should I even call Yellow Wall a very soul-lifting show? But Tamara will come for me really soon. Make sure you binge watch all of our awesome content, stay home, self-isolate, and help flatten the curve. My name is Bjordan, and you guys are already awesome, so I'm just gonna stay safe, everybody.